every thread we knit, we say thank you. A warm reminder of the strength we owe to you.
Lucy Pisani. I'm 84. I'll be 85 in August.
Okay.
I'm from Pennsylvania. I was a teacher for 30 years, and I guess that's about all I can tell you about myself.
Okay.
Since I was a teenager, since I was young. Seems like forever.
Okay.
I go in spurts. Sometimes I do a lot of it, and then I might not do a lot for a while. And right now I'm just getting back into doing the hats.
And
Knit. I can do both, but I'm much better knitting than crochet.
okay. What?
My sister volunteered me. She was going to do it, and she says, "You're coming with me," so I've come with her.
Okay.
The veterans.
Okay.
And I pray about them as I do it. I feel like we're accomplishing something positive.
Okay.
That they are, let's see, I'm trying to think of the right word, that they are appreciated, and we really want to do something positive for them.
Okay.
And I think the hats are something positive that they like, both the male and female. I think about 10 so far.
Made 10 hats.
I think. I start them, and then my sister finishes them, and I start another. It's sort of a co-work. Just for about 2 months.
Okay.
I am, and I enjoy the people. They're very delightful, and it's nice to see what's being done.
Okay.
I know she lived here. She and her family lived here, so they moved here from Pennsylvania. And then she thought when I was by myself, I would be better here, and I am very blessed. Their whole family treats me just wonderful.
That's awesome.
Make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing and everything. And I'm the oldest of 5, and my sister is now bossing me around, and she's loving it. I loved it. I left while I still liked it. I was a home economics teacher, and I taught all the classes, the foods, the sewing, the parenting, all of them. I went from junior high to the senior high, and I really, really enjoyed it. "30 years, and as I said, I left while I still liked it. Some people teach too long and burn themselves out. I didn't feel that way.
Do you still?
I hear from a lot of them.
Good.
We worked hard, and we had a good time. Worked hard.
Good.
In Greenville, it's between Erie and Pittsburgh. I liked it, but I don't like the winters anymore. I'm glad to be out of that.
Yeah.
I never even thought about it when I worked. I just put my closet on and would go to work, you know. But I'm glad I don't have to be in the cold weather anymore.
Good.
I
Things
just
would you
wrote
like
some
to say?
things down that I might tell you about if you want me. Okay, do you want to know the war that I remember the most is the Vietnam War. That's where I really remember. And I had 2 of my 3 brothers were in it. The one brother was in the Navy, and he was just stationed in the United States, and for a short period of time, because he and my youngest brother both they could not go in the service, had a hearing problem. And when they found out my brother in the service had it, they gave him an honorable discharge. The other brother, the older brother, was in the Air Force, and he was stationed in Japan, and he was in the air vacs, and he was their. Can you tell me what I have to get to you over here? It tells at the top, and it'll tell you in 1 month how many people they.
10,000 patients in February of '68.
And what was his position?
Operations Commander.
Commander. And what they did is they went in and got them from the fields and brought them back, and then they decided where they would go. And some of them stayed there. Some went to the United States, like to D.C. or closer to home or whatever. And so that's what it really was interesting. You could read it. Go ahead, read it. I can't.
From Yokota Air Force Base. Yokota Air Force Base, Operations Commander, 10,000 patients in February of '68. He flew from Japan to Vietnam, triaged them, then back to Japan, then to Alaska, D.C., California, or wherever they got the best care.
Mhm.
Phenomenal.
It was.
That's phenomenal.
And the other thing I was going to tell you about is I had a teacher that taught with me. It was her boyfriend at first, and he was in the service, and he got wounded, and they wanted to amputate his leg, and he fought it to the bitter end and kept the leg in that. And when they got married, I'll never forget their wedding because it was so emotional, because there were so many people that were there that were wounded, had been wounded in that, and he still has his leg, but he did have an awful lot of problems during his whole life, but he was able to combat it, and he did save his leg. He thought they were going to take his leg off, and he didn't want his leg off. And he's still alive, and he's had many issues, but he still does well. I just know, but I do not think that the Vietnam War was as well honored as the other ones. That's just my own opinion, but I'm glad that people were able to serve, and they did, and we came out fairly good, I think, don't you? I just think that I'm thankful that we have the people we have that care about what's going on, and I'm so thankful for the hats. I think that is such a wonderful, wonderful way to treat them back, because what do you give them? What can you give them? And that's something that I think they really appreciate. Thank you.